Hi there and welcome to the wonderful world of chocolate at home. My name's Fiona and over the next few videos I'm going to show you how to make brilliant chocolate results from your comfort of your own kitchen. We've got a range of brilliant kits that will make life so easy for you. We're going to be making truffles, canapés, breakup bars and even a range of lollipops for the children. So do join me for the next few videos. If you want to see more about what we can offer you, then please do go online at www.chocolateathome.co.uk for more information. Today I'm going to show you how to make some incredible dark chocolate dessert canapés from Chocolate at Home kits. And here's our kits here. I can't tell you how quick and easy these are to make. You can keep them in your own cupboard. You can make them for your own guests if they come round, or they're fantastic to take to a friend's dinner party. The other thing they're great for is as a lovely gift if you've got a foodie friend who likes having a go in their own kitchen. So here's the kit here. I think you'll be really impressed with what we have in here. It's a phenomenal box. If you look on the back, it tells you everything that's included within the packaging, and it also tells you all the utensils that you need to actually make these in your own home. And actually it's everything that we've normally got. So we need a tray, a pair of scissors is useful, spatula, a couple of bowls and a whisk too. So let's take the sleeve off and let's see what we have here. Open them up and we've got them in this beautiful paper. So as I say, these make fantastic gifts. The first thing you'll see is we've got our leaflet in here. Now this is really important that you adhere to the guidelines in here because it will ensure that you get great results. It's not difficult, you just have to read through the leaflet or follow this video. So I'm going to pop that to one side and let's see what yumminess is contained within. So let's have a look. Wow, this looks amazing. So the first thing we see are our little dark chocolate shells for our canapés. This is very generous. We've got 15 shells in here, so there's more than enough to go around. The next thing I want to show you is we've got our magic mousse powder here, which is going to whip up beautifully. We've got nibbed hazelnuts, which is praline, you can see. So we're going to sprinkle that onto the top. And then we have some lovely, umptious Valencia orange as well, just to finish it off. Underneath the shells, you can see we've also got a disposable piping bag, and that's for piping the mousse once it's finished into the shells. So now I'm going to show you how to do it. So let's make this mousse. So I've got my mousse powder here. And when it comes, you'll find that it's all over the top. So just give it a little bit of a shake to make sure all the powder is down before you take the top off with a pair of scissors. Pop it straight into a bowl. Now, the only thing you're going to have to decide is what you're going to put into it. We suggest milk to start with, so we've got 125 ml of fresh milk in here. There we are. So I'm using milk today, but when you buy another kit, you can get creative and you could use orange juice or Cointreau, or take a look at the website at Chocolate at Home for lots of other great ideas to make the mousse up with. Right, now I'm going to use an electric whisk for best results. It's always best to use those. You can use a hand whisk, but it can take you quite a long time. I recommend about 5 minutes of whisking, and what we're going to look for, first of all, the mousse will be dark in colour, and then you'll see once it gets to be ready, it'll be light and fluffy, and it'll go a lighter texture and colour. So here we go. I've been whisking for about a minute now, and I've still got some little bits of dry unmixed powder from the edge. So I'm just using my spatula just to make sure that everything is incorporated properly. That's it, and I'm just going to just put the rest of that onto there, and let's continue whisking. So I'm about 3 minutes into this, and you can see it's still not quite there. The colour is lightening, but we're looking for something lots more glossy and moussey than this, so I'm just going to carry on. Well, I think we're there. That's fantastic. If you look, the colour has completely changed, and you can see this mousse is now holding its form. It's a really light, lovely, moussey, chocolatey colour. Now, I've got my piping bag. Here's a handy hint. If you've got a jug at home, then you don't need to have to struggle. All you need to do is take your piping bag and fold down the top portion. Place your piping bag into the jug and put the folded edge over the jug, and then it's very, very easy to spoon your mousse into the bag. Now, if you've got your dinner party in the evening, you can prep your mousse up in the morning, ready for that evening, so it's good to go. Just leave it in the fridge until you're ready to pipe it into the canapé cases. Okay, that's all out. Fold it up, give it a shake down. You don't want any air bubbles in this, so just make sure you find the creases and just use your fingers just to squeeze that mixture all the way down to the bottom, and then give it a twist and you're good to go. I'm going to show you how to pipe the little canapés. Now, they've just come, the little chocolate shells, in this little plastic case, and what I'm going to do is remove them from here, because if you don't do that, you're going to struggle once the mousse is piped in. So just take them out, one finger, just sweep along the side, and they should come out easily. There we are. Now, the other thing that you're likely to notice is that they're slightly on the angle, and again, it just gives it that little bit of coquettishness and just that little bit of elegance that will just lift them. So I've got them all ready to go here on the tray. I've got my mousse, and that's looking fantastic. And I'm going to take a pair of scissors, and I'm just going to take off about 1 centimetre from the top of the piping bag. Now, one thing to mention is if you've got hot pastry hands, you really need to just use fingertips, because the warmth is not good for the mousse. So make sure that you just use your fingertips as you're piping. Keep lots of pressure on your piping bag, and then just take off that top centimetre. Make sure the end doesn't go in your canapés. And then just turn it slightly as if you were turning a screw until that mousse reaches the top of the bag. Now, I'm going to move these towards you so that you can see what I'm going to do. There we are. Now, the top tip on this is to hold your piping bag right at the bottom of the mousse, and as the mousse comes up as you pipe, then move your piping bag at the same time. So I'm going to do these ones nice and slowly so that you can see. As you can see, the volume fills up that mousse, and you're going to have enough just to put a little bit of a dome on those little canapé. You can see they look really beautiful. Very, very easy. There we are. So don't take them too high, because you want to ensure that you've got enough of the mousse to effectively fill all 15. If you've not put enough into the first ones, you can always go back and you can refill. Once you get into the swing, I think you'll find that it's really easy and a really therapeutic thing to do. Now, as I'm piping this one here, I can feel that the piping bag has just got a little bit floppy. So just like you were turning a screw, just keep that pressure so that your bag is easy to use, and you'll find that your piping is perfect then. Nearly done. Very simple, very easy to do. And the last couple. And finally. Now you can see this is a very generous mix, and I've actually got some mixture left over, so don't worry about that. I wouldn't revisit the canapé, I would leave them as they are. You don't want to spoil all your hard work. So what you can do is you can just pipe the rest of the mousse into some little dishes and enjoy those later, or for the children. We've finished our piping and now we're ready to decorate. And what I really love is you can see a lovely gloss on this mousse. It looks absolutely gorgeous. So I think the first thing I'm going to put on is our caramelized hazelnuts. And after that, we're going to go to our Valencia orange. These are really premium, beautiful ingredients that we use at Chocolate at Home, just so that you get the best out of your kits. Sprinkle them on carefully. It'll only take a few moments. You can put these into a pot if you want to, if you find it easy. A little ramekin, simple just to put them on. I'm using the bag, but don't worry about that. And then I'm going to just put some orange on these. And then you should be finished. Now this is a little bit sticky, so you're going to just have to wash your hands afterwards. But I really like it like this. I think there's nothing worse than dried up candied peel. This is absolutely beautiful orange. And again, it smells utterly divine. And I think if you make this up with the orange juice on your next kit, I think the orange is going to work really well with that. Just make sure that the topping adheres to the mousse. Anything that's not stuck down is going to actually fall off. So just make sure that they're just pushed into the mousse a little tiny little bit. You can see there's a generous amount. There's plenty here and a little bit left over for your extra little mousses that you've made. Last two, nearly there. Doesn't take very long at all, and I think that's the beauty of these kits. You know, you get very good results, very professional results, and they don't take very much time. Last little bits of orange on here. You can spend a bit of time just making sure that these are arranged to suit you and look really beautiful. And now what I'm going to do is put them back in the fridge for later. I'd suggest that you put them in an airtight container until you're ready to serve. And here we are, the finished result, the dark chocolate mousse canapés. They're elegant, they're sumptuous, and more importantly, they're delicious. I hope you enjoy them, and thanks for watching. At Chocolate at Home, we've got a great range of chocolate making kits for all ages and all skill sets, and these range from the lovely single origin dark truffle kits to the beautiful canapes that will adorn any dining table, right through to the breakup bars, which are great fun, and then through to the children's range of lollipops as well. Don't worry, if you've got those reusable molds, you can go online as well and you can order refill kits too, which I think is a great idea, a fantastic value, and it means you can reuse those molds. Personally, I'm really looking forward to the white chocolate, raspberry and biscuit one that we have here. So don't forget to go online and order lots more kits, refills at www.chocolatehome.co.uk, and you can order them for you, your friends and your loved ones. Have fun. I've been really good and I've managed not to eat all of the chocolates that I've made with my Chocolate at Home kits, but I think you'll agree they look absolutely sensational and really professional too. We're always really keen to see what you've managed to produce in your own kitchen using our kits, so don't forget to go online and use our social media sites and show us what you've made. Get creative.